Today I'm doing a interview with ImaRainbow. How'd you figure out a VR was a thing?
Okay, well, I'd read about VR a long time before I ever got on VR. It's been in development for a long time. And I found it interesting, but it seemed kind of expensive and they didn't have much going on with it. And then the pandemic happened. And as most people know, the pandemic, you couldn't go all the places you used to go. I couldn't go hiking. I couldn't go to the movies. I couldn't do anything. So I decided to get a VR headset, splurged and got one, and haven't looked back from then.
How did you find Yeeps?
How did I find Yeeps? I had first uh, discovered Gods of Gravity. I played Gods of Gravity, liked that, did some videos for that one. And then they had an announcement on the Gods of Gravity Discord that they were doing the alpha for Yeeps. And I said, well, let me give that a try. So I did that and I enjoyed that too.
All right, so then what inspired you to start YouTube?
Well, nothing really inspired me. It was more of I just want to make a challenge. Okay, I started initially just posting some videos for Population One. Me and some buddies messing around. They were posting brag videos, and I said, okay, let me see. I've never done it. Said I'll give it a try and see if I like it. And so I did that and figured out, hey, it was really easy to actually make videos. So I did. And then next thing I knew, I didn't have my 8 or 10 buddies just watching the videos. I had other people that were suddenly subscribing. And I said, well, wait, what's this whole subscribing thing? What's this all about? So then I actually started looking into it. And I said, hey, you know, maybe there's something there if I can get enough people interested. And I didn't know if I would or not, but I decided I'd give myself a year to try it. So I figured it was going to take some work, and it did. My initial videos really weren't that good. I didn't know how to make a good video, good thumbnail, any of that stuff. But I've learned all of that since then, and my subscribers kept picking up. And incidentally, it took me 11 months before I got monetized on YouTube once I decided to do it.
I saw some of your first videos like about controllers, like how to fix some controllers. I
Well,
saw
those
some of
aren't
those
just my
videos.
first. I do a lot of technical stuff. It's part of what I actually do in real life. And my controller was drifting, and I figured out how to fix it. And then I said, well, let me do a video for that, and that proved quite popular. Those are still some of my most popular videos. Besides games, anything that come and go, the controllers are always very popular. And right now, people with the Quest 3 controllers are running into problems with drift. And I did those right immediately. As soon as I got my Quest 3, I took my controllers apart and made videos because I knew they were going to drift just like the Quest 2. They have the same transducer in them, which is the part of the joystick that figures out where it is. And they are the exact same, which meant they were going to drift just as bad as the other ones. And they do.
Nice. All right, so what made you to start wanting to make Yeeps content?
Well, I was already making content, and Yeeps is kind of a natural fit. It's got a lot of stuff going on for it, different things going on with Yeeps. I've been really impressed with I've never seen a game do this many updates in such a short time. That just, it hasn't been, I think, 6 months at this point. Okay, and they've had at least 3 major updates and a bunch of other ones, and it keeps it very interesting. So,
All right, so what is one of your favorite games on VR?
well, Yeeps obviously. Grab is also a favorite. I
Yes, you
still like
playing that a lot.
I still like building in Grab, even though I'm not the greatest builder. I like making maps in there, and I can't keep up with a lot of the kids because they will do stuff or they will do it just because it's hard to do. And I try to make maps that anybody can do because I just have a hard time doing some of that stuff. But I like that. I still play Pop One occasionally. It's not as much fun. They just didn't update the game, and a lot of the player base has wandered away. Okay, but
Nice.
it's fun. In Death Unchained. It's an arrow game. That's a lot of fun. I play that. I still play that too. So, oh, and Resident Evil. So that tends to go in cycles. I will play Resident Evil all the way through, and then I'll take a break for 4 or 5 months, and then I'll go play it again. So it's just, you know,
How did you get your name? How did you get the name I'm a Rainbow?
happened many years ago. Matter of fact, almost 30 years ago was the first time that I
Holy
used
moly.
that. Ever since that, when playing games, being online, things like that.
How'd you get to start making like your thumbnails? Like, how'd you find out how to make thumbnails like that?
Well, I use GIMP. It's a free program, and I've used that for years and years. I was I do a lot of IT stuff, and I learned about GIMP a long time ago. I did pictures, so I was very good using that. When I started making thumbnails, I just had to learn what was good about thumbnails, what at least what I thought was good. A lot of things people on YouTube will tell you this is what you have to have on a thumbnail, or this is what you have in a thumbnail. Ignore them completely. Make thumbnails that you like, that catch your attention, and it will catch other people's attention. Okay, and I had to get over that a little bit, because you see the thumbnails where people are making stupid faces that have nothing to do with the video, right? And it's because they say, well, the psychology is people will look at people's faces, and I don't think they do that anymore. I think people see those videos and they I know I tune them out immediately. If I see somebody making a stupid face, I don't want to watch the video, okay? Because it's just clickbait. But if I see a good thumbnail, I'll use Brody or El Bearded Kid as an example. They do these hand-drawn thumbnails, and they catch your eye immediately. Okay, I mean, if you see them, you're like, hey, I want to click on that and see what else this is about. You see what I'm saying? In mine, I always try to have a thumbnail that has something to do with the actual video. I mean, if you look at most of my thumbnails, you will find that same frame somewhere in the video. I took it right out of there. But I think about this when I'm actually making the video. I said, okay, this is what I'm going to use as my thumbnail or something like that. So, and you want big text, it's easy to read. All of that stuff you have to learn. But anyway, I think I digressed a little bit from using GIMP, but that's how I learned. Once I learned how to put it together, and then it's just a matter of practicing. The more you do it, the better you get, I think.
Yep. What is your favorite gadget? What's your favorite
Honestly,
gadget to
that
use?
keeps changing. I still think the grapplers are probably the most useful
Yeah.
right now. But I love the umbrella because it's just once you're blown up in the sky, you can just float and take your time, and it's very cool to look at things like that while you're floating around. So, but I would say the grapplers. From each update, I have to say the propeller is probably my favorite from this one right now. Okay, but the
Yeah, they're
water
pretty cool.
itself is just, this is awesome.
And I like that you could just ride on the water with them.
Yep.
Alright, next, what is your favorite map from this update? Like
Um,
playground battles or the island map?
I think I like this one the most right now because I think it's got the best space for that, and the cannon things are kind of fun, just to kind of blow the ships up. Even if you're by yourself, you can start blowing parts out of it, because I don't know, have you seen it when they blow the? Give me a second. Let's see. Whoops, wrong one. So if you blow that up right there, it gets the smoke bombs. That's just awesome, right? I mean,
Yeah, and I like how
seriously.
they use the pillows so it would break.
Yep. So that's very cool.
Alright, so what has been your favorite update? Like out of
It
and
It
Or
has to
nothing?
be this one, but I think the speed update, the last one before that, was very cool as well. I mean
Yeah.
the sleds and the speed blocks, I think and I'm still trying to put together a race that has those and water in it, but I just can't quite get it to mesh the way I like it yet. So I may never, but until I'm happy with it.
So I hear you like this update a lot. What's your favorite biome besides this one, like the kind of like forest type biome or the winter biome?
Winter, I think. I like winter. It's cool. It's got a lot of nifty stuff in it.
So if you were to pick like the last scary BAM, what was probably your favorite? Like the last
I
BAM?
think I told everybody, but I don't think that's fair to who was there and who wasn't. So I'm not gonna play that game, as it were. Okay. I
Alright.
thought all the ones that made it to the finals were pretty awesome. So, but
It's
yep.
crazy how people are so creative like that.
Well, it is, and they do a bang up job. It's really nifty. I'm doing a I'm doing a build right now for Bikini Bottom that I'm sponsoring, and I hope people take it and do some really good stuff. I'm really interested. I want to give away those prizes. So
Alright. What is your favorite swimming gadget? Like the propellers? The
it's the
this thing? Or
propellers, definitely the
these?
propellers. So
Yeah, they're cool.
because I
I
mean
like
you
how
can
they have
fly
like
with
little
those
eyes on
things.
it.
Yeah, they're cute.
Alright. Alright. Next, what has like what is your favorite like outfit right now from over there? Like your favorite outfit?
Honestly, the squid or pieces of the squid. I mean, I got the squid arms right now. I liked almost all of them for this update because they were so colorful. That's the thing. I think a lot of them, some of them have had some color on them, but not all of them. These just absolutely stand out. I mean, if you pull on here, let's go. Since we're talking about that, let's do it.
Yeah, the thing that I've bought is the bundle and the shark outfit.
I mean,
I know
look
I
at
just
this.
like I know they're
Look at
so
this.
cool.
And it's just nothing but color. I love it. Okay, but
I know it's amazing.
and the things you can combine with other things, I think it's awesome. So,
Yeah, like it's so crazy how they like do it like that. Like how
but I mean, look at
detailed and
this.
colorful they
The
make
the
it.
Meryeep with the squid arms is just it's banging.
It's
So,
cool. Yeah, yeah. So next, what is your like favorite item like block? Like what's your
like
favorite block?
blocks.
Huh?
Um, I don't know. Favorite blocks.
My favorite probably have to be the glass. I like the glass a lot because it will go good for like houses and stuff.
Yeah, I like that because you can keep it. Um, you can see through it, but you can let people can see through it, and you can't get through it. So I think you'll see some interesting stuff that when people start using it a lot. But yeah,
So, what is your favorite camera to use?
uh, it depends on the shot I'm doing. Either the drone, if I'm moving around, or the still camera if I'm actually composing a shot with it. I love them. I love them both because they are awesome. Camera tools and Yeeps are top
What
notch.
has what do you think about like what has been your favorite item from the bundles? Like the bundle items. Like this from the bundle? Like
Just the outfits. Not there's nothing that I really said I gotta. Oh, there it goes. So I love how they actually end up floating. So But
This update's
yeah,
probably the coolest.
I think the most integrated one, the one that was the best, probably the Yeti claws. And I wish they had made the Yeti claws where you could put them on and leave them on like grapplers instead of having to hold them. Okay,
I
to keep
know.
them on. That would have been that would have been the business. So
And I like how you could go like this and then nobody can hit you.
right.
Like you go like
So
that. Alright. So if you were to be in like any like if it was a BAM and you could build anything, what would you probably build?
well, I'm building. I'm doing Bikini Bottom now, so that's what I'm building.
Alright.
So that is, you know, that's what I'm focused on.
Alright. That's all I have for you. So
All right. Well, thanks for taking the time. I hope this goes well for you. So,
yep. Thank you for watching this video. Bye. Alright. Thank you.